A December chill is in the air coming off of Lake Erie, but folks here bundled up, ready for football at Cleveland Browns Stadium in downtown Cleveland. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Cleveland Browns. The byes are over. It's now a 4-week sprint to the finish, and we are underway here in Week 15. From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Let's go now. Hey, go Fury. Hey,
man in motion left, Mingo. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Blue strike.
Young. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Inside handoff, Henry. He'll get this to about the 38. You look at this Bears defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
2nd down, Young. He'll find his rookie tight end, Sam Laporta. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. On the counter, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The tackle by Cole Holcomb.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Smash, red. Slide blue. Cheetah.
Young working out of the gun. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Ready.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Ready.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he's taken down inside the 30. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Ultra. Go ultra. Ready.
They keep it with Henry on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Young off the play fake. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Bears are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Out of his end zone, Cousins. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
When I watch that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got some turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Chicago. Austin Eckler with career touchdown number 75. And the Bears take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Aldrick Rosas on for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
The score, Bears 7, Browns 0.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Second and 5. Young will set to throw. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play that time for Cleveland. 45 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Sam Laporta, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They started on the ground with Eckler. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
These two teams all tied after one. Here's 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And even 100 yards on the ground for Eckler here. That's a first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. Now Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. To throw is Cousins. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Cousins. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Deommodore Lenoir. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They work now on 2nd and 9. Young now. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. Shedding the tackle, and gives him some room. Nico Collins. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nico Collins, 81 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Butker on for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
A gain there of 30 big ones.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Running on first down, Eckler. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 31, here's second and a couple. It's Eckler again. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 122 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Up the middle with Eckler. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a third and inches. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's third and inches. Eckler now between the tackles. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now Aldrick Rosas for the field goal attempt. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Rosas' kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Clay Brooks going to bring this one out. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Browns drive about to get started.
Blaster, stay.
1st and 10, Young. This will go to Henry out wide. Derrick Henry all alone. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
That throw by Young incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Ready.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Rail, yellow. Ready.
To throw, Young. He'll get this to the rookie, Jonathan Mingo. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
They'll throw again. Young. They set up the screen for Henry. Derrick Henry all alone. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A game there of 30 big ones.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense overcommitting. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Henry up the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
8 yards on the pickup.
Henry again on 2nd down. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Derrick Henry with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And Diggs has it. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
And the Bears 1st down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Cousins. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
Here's Cousins. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Cousins to throw it. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. David Njoku in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half.
Aldrick Rosas lining up
Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Clay Brooks going to bring this one out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, Charles, in that 1st half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the 1st half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here, 3rd and a yard.
Really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Cousins now to throw on first down. He'll air this one out for Kirk. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown Bears. Christian Kirk, 55 yards. And the Bears have retaken a third-quarter lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead.
Browns 21.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, you know, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Black shot. Jet, jet.
Now here's Young. On the slant, here's Collins. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Henry. Stays on his feet. And he'll get this out to about the 40. 58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him, otherwise you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Off the play fake, Young. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Cole Holcomb proving too much there for the offensive line. He gets the sack.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing, Young. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We've got a close game. The offense has played well, but right now they've got to keep their foot on the gas.
And that carries with it an extra bit of pressure, doesn't it? As much fun as they're having right now, they're locked in, really clicking on all cylinders. They also know that if they ever miss a chance to put points on the board, they've actually put their team in jeopardy. And that's not how you want to play the game. It's supposed to be complementary football, offense, defense. But today, it's all offense for them.
Yeah, they've been playing with a sense of urgency. It's probably going to need to continue. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the give, this is Eckler. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
To throw, Cousins. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. A handoff, it's Eckler. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set.
Hey, 382, let's go. Yo.
4th down, Cousins. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force them to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the first down and get a fresh set.
Huge 4th down conversion. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard.
Hey, bring up 48.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bears get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to happen on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Chris Claybrooks. He's inside the 20. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland. Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Cousins throw into the hands of Kirk. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Listen. Hey,
Cousins now on second down. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Cousins here going to change the play. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Throwing is Cousins. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Browns are right back in this football game. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Shreds the tackle. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 97 yards on the ground now for Henry. He's got a first down.
Ready. Strike. Check. Strike. Ready.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2 things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Young. That's complete. It's Collins. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
6. Mega.
Now Young. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Collins. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Ready,
Well,
set.
here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Ready, go.
A first down carry for Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Yellow.
Here's Young. And connecting here with Pittman on the out route.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Ready up.
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
Green jack.
Young to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And a fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. Here's first down. Now Cousins. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Let's go. Hey, go steal.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy trying to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory.